Welcome to the Philadelphia Technician Training Institute's Berean campus. Located on 1901 West Girard Avenue in Philadelphia, this campus hosts our main office and provides training to 5 out of our 6 programs. This includes the welding program, central processing services, manufacturing and automation, the steam sprinkler and pipe fitting program, as well as concrete, masonry, and framing. PTTI is located conveniently on the Route 33 19th and Girard SEPTA stop. For students and staff who drive, there is a gated lot outside our courtyard and free parking around the block. Students and staff can enter the building either by ramp at the side entrance or up the steps to the front door. Entering through the front doors, you arrive in the main lobby and check in at the front desk. For COVID safety procedures, the receptionist takes your temperature and provides you a mask if you didn't bring one. Otherwise, the individual at the front desk helps visitors with directions around the campus or information about the school if needed. The main lobby includes workstations to fill out any admissions paperwork, a clock and timer for tracking student hours, and televisions that display announcements and activities for the school. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the lobby, you'll find food and clothing drives for students and community members in need. This ranges from children's clothes, lunches and groceries, interview suits, or other necessities that might prevent students from focusing on their professional goals. As you turn right after walking into the lobby, you'll find our admissions department. Here, prospective students receive any information about the school, the programs offered, and the enrollment process. Prospective students work with admissions representatives step by step through their application, receiving counseling regarding compatible programs, transferring credits, filling out their application, and then getting started with their PTTI career. Leaving to the right of admissions is the door to our Student Services Department. Students are welcome here to receive any assistance regarding transportation, referrals, special needs, and more. Student Services helps make sure each student has all of the resources they need to stay in class. Whenever a student shows concern with their ability to stay on track with their work, a Student Services representative reaches out and helps them find the resources they need. This department shares open computers with the admissions department, which are available to students when they need to fill out any forms or online documents. Together, these departments help students find their way to PTTI and then succeed to the finish line. Leaving Student Services and across the lobby is the school library. Normally used for assemblies and large gatherings, we currently use this room to accommodate a social distance learning environment for our Central Processing Services program. The CPS program uses this space for lectures and hands-on sessions. Students train here by inspecting and assessing medical instruments, packaging trays according to sterilization standards, and learning proper techniques. This year, since we can no longer have in-person graduations, we've been live streaming graduations from the library, sharing and celebrating our students' achievements over Zoom and Facebook Live. Returning to the lobby and walking down the hallway, you'll find our robotics lab. In this room, welding and manufacturing students learn how to handle a wide variety of industrial technology. This includes 3D printers, robotic devices, laser cutters, and other tools students may encounter in larger production environments. This room is used as a class space where students can learn 3D design, math, and programming skills, distinguishing them as competitive job applicants. Next door is our hydraulics workshop classroom, used exclusively by our manufacturing and automation program. Here, students participate and work with hydraulic machines, pneumatic systems, and motorized mechanisms. This specialized room is dedicated to training students how to safely use vacuum and pressure-controlled machines. This classroom hosts a wide variety of training stations and a lecture space for necessary theory and mathematics lessons. Across the hall is our professional development classroom. As part of PTTI's career services, during each program's curriculum, students will participate in professional training. In this classroom, students practice their interview skills, receive resume coaching, and learn financial management. Computers are provided to help students research jobs and refine their digital literacy skills necessary in the contemporary job market. At the end of the hallway is PTTI's financial aid department. Students come here and work with staff as they navigate their financing. Students are free to drop in anytime during school hours should they have any questions or require counseling. This room includes computer stations and printers, so students can fill out and print their FAFSA forms, submit documents, or complete any necessary digital materials. Our last room on the first floor is our weld shop, which can be accessed through the lobby. This renovated gymnasium hosts over 48 welding booths and a wide variety of tools for our welding, manufacturing, and pipe fitting students. We provide 12 stations for each of the 4 major welding processes: MIG, TIG, flux core, and stick welding. Here, students can also get experience handling industrial technology, including a CNC machine, plasma cutters, a table saw, metal grinders, and robotic systems for advanced fabrication processes. Due to the hazardous materials handled in this facility, all students are required to wear proper safety equipment to enter. The school supplies every student with proper boots and protective gear to ensure students are dressed properly. The 10,000 square foot facility is equipped with an industrial ventilation system, fire extinguishers at every booth, and an eye wash station in case of emergencies. Exiting the weld shop and using the side entrance, you can access the courtyard. PTTI uses this space as an outdoor concrete classroom. Here, students learn how to pour cement, learn different bricklaying methodologies, foundation construction, and more. This environment lets instructors teach the fundamentals while also enabling students to practice their skills in a realistic work environment. Adjacent to the concrete workspace is an open area for vehicle training. PTTI has a wide variety of vehicles for use across our industrial programs. This includes bobcats, backhoes, a cherry picker, and dump trucks, all for student use during their job preparation and general training. Using the side steps down to the lower level, we enter the school's cafeteria. While this is normally used for students to sit, commune, and eat meals during the day, we currently devote this space to facilitating food drives from local grocery stores. Here we store food donations in our refrigerators and prepare free lunches for distribution in the lobby. To the right in the cafeteria is the entrance to the concrete program workshop. With 2 large work environments, students will practice concrete mixing, wood cutting, bricklaying, and more with industry-standard technology. Attached to the shop is a lecture space where instructors teach mathematics, theory, and safety necessary for all hands-on work. Like our weld shop, since students sometimes handle hazardous materials in this learning environment, personal protective equipment is required to work in this space, and emergency medical equipment is easily accessible throughout the shop. Leaving through the cafeteria, in our next room we have our manufacturing lab and workshop. Students participate in lectures and work with computer programs handling programmable logic controllers. This software-intensive subject matter requires computer stations for each student. The classroom also provides hands-on workspace for system wiring, installation, PLC management, and automation design. Down the hall, we have our Career Services Department. The staff here helps students find internships, externships, and careers fit for their credentials and interests. Staff members reach out to prospective employers and identify potential vacancies that our specialized students can fill. As part of the professional development track of each program, students work closely with the Career Services staff through regular meetings and counseling sessions. All staff is accessible to students either by phone or drop-in hours. Next to the Career Services Department, we enter our last room on the bottom level, the pipe fitting classroom and workshop. This is where both lectures and hands-on training take place within the pipe fitting program. When pipe fitting students aren't practicing in the weld shop upstairs, they use this classroom to learn about pipe preparation and installation. Students have access to threading machines, pipe cutting and reaming tools, as well as accessories standard to the sprinkler industry. Every cohort, this classroom is used as a practice space for pipe installation, where students build from scratch a sprinkler system and install it into the ceiling paneling. Next, we'll move up to our third and final floor for the Girard campus. At the top of the stairs, turn right to enter PTTI's Multimedia Lab, where tech education resources are developed and administered. Students have access to our Oculus virtual reality systems, used for professional training simulators to further their career skills. We provide additional computers and a printer for anyone to use as necessary. The multimedia team works with filming equipment to produce marketing materials and digital educational resources. This room is also where our human resources and president's offices are accessible to staff and faculty. Walking down the hallway, the final room for the West Girard tour is our last manufacturing workshop, where electrical theory, lectures, and training are held. Students practice their wiring and electrical skills with transformers and switches using installation stations on the walls. Students are taught proper safety procedures and are required to wear protective equipment in order to use these stations. Here on PTTI's main campus, we ensure that students and staff have the resources, equipment, and space to progress in a safe learning environment. Next, we'll be traveling to PTTI's second campus, located at the intersection of Ogance Avenue and Washington Lane. Welcome to the Philadelphia Technician Training Institute's Ogance campus. This building is dedicated to training students for our automotive repair program. This campus is accessible by bus right on the Route 6 Washington and Ogance stop. Staff and students may also use the parking lot in front of the building. Walking through the main door is the campus's computer lab. The auto program features a variety of online training and testing. Here, students have all of the technology they need to meet the certification requirements and succeed in the profession. Staff is always on hand should they need any assistance with their digital materials. PTTI ensures that each student has the technology they need, both in the classroom and at home, to get access to all resources standardized by each program's industry. Next, we have our auto classroom space. Here, instructors demonstrate how to use shop tools and assess complex mechanisms. This classroom features models of vehicle parts with common issues so that students can easily identify problems when they're in the field. This area is also used as a common room for students after classroom hours, offering space for students to eat lunch and study. Next, we enter the auto shop. Here, students practice hands-on skills for brake systems, tire repair, suspension repair, emissions inspection, electrical systems and system diagnostics, and general maintenance. Students get full access to tools and machinery standard to the industry. This includes hydraulic lifts, tire repair systems, diagnostic software, engine hoists, and everything necessary to assess, repair, and assemble passenger vehicles.